You did everything you were told to do. You earned the degree, secured the tech job, and started saving. But that towering urban high-rise you were aiming for feels further away now than when you started. In Tier 1 Indian markets like Mumbai or Bengaluru, a standard starter flat now costs between 2 to 3 crores, prices that have moved well beyond the reach of the average entry-level salary. Data from the 2026 Next Gen Homebuyer Report and a recent U.S. executive order explain why this disconnect exists, and more importantly, how buyers are beginning to circumvent it. Understanding these global shifts allows a new generation of buyers to look past a broken system and find where the actual opportunities are still hidden. This chart shows how confidence in homeownership as a smart financial decision has plummeted. Over just 5 years, the belief that buying a home is a good investment dropped from 88% to just 41%. This bar graph illustrates the cause, the gap between wages and entry-level prices. With the median U.S. home now requiring a $112,000 salary, a buyer in a comparable Indian market would need to earn roughly 93 lakhs annually just to meet the baseline requirement. When the math of traditional milestones no longer adds up, it leads to a psychological state called financial nihilism. Rather than saving for a down payment that rises faster than they can earn, many young professionals are opting for high-risk crypto assets, sports betting, or immediate consumption. This isn't a lack of discipline, it's a rational reaction to being priced out of the traditional path to wealth. Part of the inventory shortage is driven by institutional investors. Large Wall Street firms have increasingly acquired portfolios of single-family homes, turning potential starter houses into permanent rentals. In January 2026, the U.S. administration issued an executive order to restrict these large investors from using federal programs to outbid individual families. At the state level, California launched a shared appreciation loan program, offering direct assistance to first-generation buyers to bridge the pricing gap. Similarly, New Jersey now provides up to $15,000, about 12.5 lakhs, specifically for down payment assistance to those locked out of the market. While these government interventions mark a shift in policy, they often move too slowly for those ready to buy today, leading many to develop their own workarounds. Buyers are now utilizing 4 specific strategies to force their way into the market despite the high costs. This diagram shows the logic of Strategy 1, co-buying. By merging incomes with friends or siblings, 32% of Gen Z buyers are clearing mortgage thresholds that are impossible on a single salary. Strategy 2 is house hacking, where the property itself generates income. By renting out an extra room or a separate unit, owners use tenant revenue to directly offset the monthly EMI. Strategy 3 is relocation. Nearly half of surveyed buyers are moving to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, leveraging remote work salaries in markets with significantly lower property values. Finally, Strategy 4 involves buying fixer-uppers. Owners take on the risk of renovation to secure a 10 to 30% discount on the initial purchase price. These aren't just minor adjustments. They are calculated financial tactics used to pry open a market that was previously closed. The conventional path, saving a 20% down payment for a solo mortgage, has become a statistical outlier, giving way to a more collaborative and strategic framework. By applying these global tactical shifts to local markets, individual buyers are finding ways to outmaneuver institutional competition. Building real estate wealth today means moving past the traditional rulebook and adopting the new mathematics of the modern market. If you're looking at these strategies, which one feels the most feasible in your city? Co-buying or house hacking? Let me know in the comments.
Subscribe for more such reports.